Hello and welcome to the channel. You're probably here because you want to save some filament. There are three ways that I use to save filament, and the last one is going to blow your mind. Let's not waste time and start with the first way to save filaments. So the first thing you should do is not to print all of these things. Let's say you have a model with many pieces. So instead of printing by layer, you print by object, which means it prints each object fully and then goes to the other one. And you have to make sure that they are well placed apart. This reduces the number of purges, eventually reducing the use of filament. You might have heard about this thing. It's called the purge. So basically we're going to toggle the purge volume. Maybe reduce it a little bit. That would eventually reduce the use of filaments that we have. The first thing you should do is download the model in the description and make sure you have only two colors in the AMS. Now the file is already set. On the top left, you have the flushing volume. This is the amount of purge that the print throw between changing colors. So you choose the two colors that you want to change between them or test them, let's say. And you make sure that the flush volume is 0 and then you send them to print. Now what we basically are doing here is that we are printing without changing or purging the color that is still inside the nozzle, which shows over here. And then with time, it's going to change from black to red, let's say. After the print is done, we inspect the print and we see it's almost on 150. So we go back into Bambu Studio and we change the number that says from black to red to 175, and I always add a little bit more so that I make sure it's perfectly clean. Now I want to inspect the opposite way around, from red to black. So I only switched the colors and printed the entire thing again. And as you can see over here, it almost start to change at 100, so you can put it between 120 or 125. And the best way to test it is to put the print behind a white screen so that you can see it perfectly and choose your numbers wisely. So I went back to Bambu and changed the numbers to a number that I assume it is okay to use. So how much did I save? I'm going to talk in lengths. The new number that I estimated is the volume, and I divided by the cross-sectional area of the filament, obviously, and the diameter of the filament is 1.75. So when I divide them, I get 72 millimeters. Now for the before number, it was 471, and I divided by the same cross-sectional area, and I get 196.2 millimeters. After subtracting both numbers, I have saved 124 millimeters of filament, which on a big project will make a difference. Now the third way is going to blow your mind. So if you create your models, you obviously use Fusion 360. And in Fusion, you can simulate things or even bringing it to life. After designing this peg, I added some constraints and some forces on it. And the forces are equivalent to a grip of a human being, which on Google it said for an average human being it's 540. So I divided it by 2 and added a force from the top and the bottom. And I obviously went with the maximum because I want to check what is my maximum safety factor. And by safety factor, I mean what is the force that it can tolerate before breaking. Let's keep it simple. Engineers out there, you can write the explanation of a safety factor in the comment section below. After solving everything, the results shows me where it is weak and where it is strong. And where it shows red, it means it's kinda gonna break over there. So this gives me the opportunity to go back and fix the design before even printing it. And that's a great way to save filament. So these are my 3 ways to save filament and reduce time so I can use it in a better place. And with that said, we have reached the end of the tutorial. I hope you have learned something new today. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any other way to reduce the use of filament and save filament. And obviously don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next tutorial.